Why you blaming on me if you the man one time? Why you putting the leaving on the man one time?
Hi, my name is Kametra. I am a country Texas girl born and raised, a small town in East Texas called Mount Pleasant. Oh my God.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode 2, not 4, 2 with Sisterhood, you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of our show. And so today I decided to implement something a little bit into our show, you guys. And that is showcasing the wine. Now, the reason why I decided to do the wine, just in case you wanted to know, is because normally when you hang out with your girls, the first thing you want to do is what?
Get a drink.
Get a drink. So I thought it was only right that we start showcasing some drinks, some wines, so maybe some champagnes, maybe some ciders. No heavy stuff. No liquor. So the good thing about it is we actually did a wine and motivation.
Yes, love that.
And one thing I love besides obviously the big motivation that we did, because it was a lot to think about. If y'all have never done a wine and motivation with your ladies, please do it.
Jesus our Savior.
If you're thinking about buying solar panels, don't.
So we gotta get a little bit of footage. Yeah. It's a vibe.
It definitely was.
Yeah. But also too, we did something where you take home a wine, you leave a wine, you drink wine. It was just all about wine. So I was at the store today and I said, why not? Now, if y'all have never seen Love is Blind, first of all, that means you ain't got no Netflix.
And you sleep because that's the show right there.
Under a rock. So if y'all do not know, and I will put a picture of it somewhere over here. It's called Netflix Love is Wine. It's a Chardonnay. If you are familiar with cupcake wine, that's what it is. It's a delicious collaboration between Netflix hit show Love is Blind and Cupcake Vineyards. You'll fall head over heels with our Chardonnay, luxurious layers of creamy butter, hints of apricot, apple, and a touch of vanilla. Your new dream match pairs perfectly with a long walk on the beach, even longer Love is Blind marathons. One gold goblet will have you asking yourself, is love really wine?
Okay.
Yes, is love really wine? Because, let me ask you a question. So if you had to pair wine up with any emotion, what would you pair your wine up with? That's a good one, huh?
That is a good one. Wine with an emotion. I don't know, because I feel like with wine, it make me feel like grown, like sophisticated.
Sexy.
Like, I'm a boss. Like, let me drink my wine.
Yeah.
Like, real sexy.
But I feel like people also pair wine into like trying to get over something or sadness.
I was thinking sadness too, because a lot of people like get they wine. Like, what was that? Waiting to exhale. Was she drinking
Waiting
wine?
to exhale.
Was she drinking wine and crying, and then she got out the car? Right.
Yep. So wine can make you do crazy things. So you gotta be careful with wine too. But today we, you never had it before.
I have not.
I've never had it before. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys never had it, because this is like kind of new. I was gonna smell it, but I'll pour it first. And the art of wine is not to fill your glass up, ladies. My sisters out there, you do not fill your glass of wine up to the rim. Also, too, when you get your wine, as y'all know, y'all gotta shake a little bit and you gotta smell it. So let's go ahead and smell it. Tell me what you think it smells like. I can smell the vanilla.
I was just gonna say the vanilla. I feel like I can smell the apricot.
Apricot too. All right, you ready?
Nice.
It do give me creamy vibes, which is crazy. I've never drunk a wine that gives me creamy vibes. Hold on.
I can taste the apple.
If you had to rate it between 1 to 5, what are we rating it?
I'll probably give it a 2, just because I like more sweet wine. Though.
Yeah, I'm a sweet
and
wine.
it's more kind of bitter, not like as sweet.
But if you do not like sweet and you don't like bitter, this is it.
Right.
Because this is like right in the middle. So like if you're hanging out with your homegirls that don't like sweet wine and don't like like bitter wine, get this bottle. Because it's going to literally be both of y'all in the middle. You agree?
Yeah.
If I had to rate it from 1 to 5, I'm giving it 2.5.
Okay.
2.5. I feel like it will. Let me see the percentage on it because I know that y'all already in the comments talking about some. What is the percentage on it? It is 13%. So that means it will sneak up on you.
That's why you don't fill your cup.
That's why you don't fill it up all the way, right? So let's go ahead and dive into this episode of Sisterhood with my girl Kametra. Now, if y'all don't know, she is one of our first moderators of the Sister of DOW group. You are born and raised in Texas.
Yes. I've never lived outside of Texas.
Really?
I'm only 2 hours away from home.
If you could move anywhere in the United States, where would you move?
I really want to move out of state. I just don't know 100% where. Right now, on the top of my list is Memphis.
Memphis.
I loved it. First of all, the food, I hurt myself, but I loved Memphis when I went. Like, I just really fell in love with it. I haven't been to all the places on my list to see if they good. I've been to Memphis, and Memphis is just like, yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, it's funny, a little tidbit about our girl, our Sister DOW group is, there's not a lot of ladies from Dallas. There's not a lot of, we're not going to say Dallas because Texas is big. There's not a lot of ladies from Texas in our group. So you're literally one of the very few, right? As y'all know, I'm from Cali, you know what I'm saying, West Coast chick. You're a Southern, you know what I'm saying, chick. A country girl.
Country turned city girl now because I don't even want to go back home because ain't nothing there.
It's the city girl. Are you like the city girl, city girl?
No, just like the city. Like I like the city more now.
As soon as you said city girl, I was like,
city girl.
Let me find out
when
you ready
from
for the
city,
summer.
you
Right.
go to the country, they're like, oh, you a city chick. So
Okay.
now I'm a city person
okay.
versus like, I'm not the city girl, but I'm a city girl.
Okay. See, I'm learning something,
I'm
y'all.
a city girl, not city girl.
Okay, girl. Okay. Bet. I'm learning something. Now, when we put together the group, we had a chance to. How long have you been a part of the Sisterhood group, Sister DOW group?
Since November.
So November, December, January, February, March, April. Going to 6 months. And if you can name one thing that you love about the group thus far, what would it be?
Definitely like the consistency and like being active. Like this group they do stuff like consistently every month or every so often. You're doing something. There's something to plan. It's not a group where it's like, oh, we started this group and everybody's just on the comments and oh my god, I would love to, but nobody's doing anything. Like no, we're going. So like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be there at this time, and people are actually coming and doing it and follow through. Right.
That's dope, and it's so crazy because I think we actually had the opportunity to meet you at the very first event.
Was that the first one?
That was the first one.
Oh wow! See, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
So she been around for a minute. Minute. And so that's great because I feel like for me, when I think of sisterhood, when I think of the foundation of sisterhood, like I said before, outside of communication is being consistent. And so what does being consistent as a whole mean to you when you are looking for your person?
I mean, that's my word. My motivation, it was consistent. So that's a big thing for me. I hate when people make plans but then don't follow through, or it's like once every like so often. I think it's important because how are you gonna build the friendship to get to a sisterhood if you're not consistently hanging out with these people, consistently doing things? You're not gonna really get, progress in the relationship at all.
Right.
I feel.
Right. I agree. And so we're not going to touch a lot on this, but I want to touch on it.
Okay.
So being consistent, we know that a lot of people sometimes being too consistent, people say, well, that can be a little bit smothering.
Yes. I can see that.
Okay. I know we touched a little bit in episode 1 of, and I don't want to go too much into it, which we will revisit, but the definition of like, a high maintenance friend and a low maintenance friend. And I wanted to revisit that again, you guys, because there is a difference. Like literally you have to understand what the difference between a high maintenance and a low maintenance friend is. And you got to understand that every single one of your friends are going to bring something different to the table. And just because you are a low maintenance friend, if you link with a high maintenance friend, doesn't mean that y'all don't need to be friends, but there is going to be some give and take.
Yes.
We do agree with that. There's going to be some give and take in there. So when you think of friend maintenance, what do you think is 3 things that should go into building, like you had to build your perfect friend, right? That rolls out into your sister. What would it be? Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell y'all, she's the only child.
I am an only child. So this sisterhood thing is new to me. So I didn't know what to expect because I don't have any siblings, let alone a sister that I grew up with to know what a relationship should look like or what I want. So that was part.
Can I tell you something crazy? That's what actually drew us to you.
Really?
Yeah.
So for me, I guess someone being there, being present there, because as an only child, there's nobody there.
Right.
So that's a big thing. They have to be present.
Right.
And consistent, because then, the whole smother thing is like you kind of feel like you're a burden because like no one, you don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm bored because I'm by myself. So you want to talk to somebody all the time, but you don't want to get on their nerves and feel like you're doing too much. So it's like, be present, the follow through, and consistent. Like, okay, I know, which I learned the high maintenance and low maintenance friend from you, but it helped me. And I was like, I love that. And that helped me with my friendships as well, because I'm like, okay, so Belle she's a high maintenance friend. So I know for my part, I need to do certain things because I think I kind of was in the middle of the low maintenance and high maintenance type of friend, but closer to the low, I guess. Right. Like I don't need to talk, I don't need to, communicate every single day, but I do need it regularly type of thing. So it's like, okay, I might not be doing enough. So that's why I was like, happy Wednesday, happy hump day.
And do you know that sometimes a lot of people don't even realize, so most people that say, oh my God, I don't like someone always checking up on me or da-da-da-da-da. It's because they're not used to it, because they never had it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So a lot of times we say that we don't like something that we are not familiar with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were just talking about oxtails.
Right.
I love oxtails. You love oxtails. There's literally people out there that don't like oxtails. And they never tried them a day in their lives. So it's like, how can I say that I do not like someone always checking on me if I'm not used to it? Or if I've never experienced it?
Right.
I seen this thing on TikTok, and it was literally a girl, and she was stating, shout out to all my good girlfriends out there. I'm just letting you guys know that I don't need y'all checking on me all the time. I don't need you guys all in my business. I don't need you guys, right? And there were so many people up under the comments on some, yeah, I agree, blah, blah, blah. And a piece of me, I was a little offended. And the reason why is because you have people that they learn to sit alone because that's what they learn to do. Not necessarily what they want to do.
That's their comfort zone.
And I'm going to say this, shade, no shade. There's a lot of women, my sisters, who say they don't like that type of friend, but you are that way to your man. You say you don't want that friend as I call you all the time, blowing your phone up. But you like that with your man. You blowing your phone up, and a lot of people say, well, it's completely different with your man versus your friend. And this is just me. And we're going to talk about this on another segment, but I want to tap on a little bit. Me dating my man, to me, my opinion, is like me dating my friend.
Right.
People say, well, there's no intimacy with your friend, but there is.
It's a level.
There is a level of intimacy with my friend. Absolutely. There is. Like, my friend wants me to be respectful and loyal and honest and consistent and communicate. My man's gonna want the same thing. Loyal, respect, honesty, communication. I feel like, so let me ask you a question. Do you think it's fair for me to say, if my friend go longer than 30 days to talk to me, we ain't friends?
Oh yeah, that's grounds for termination. To me, it's a job. A friendship is a job. So like, if you do too many no calls, no show at your real job, they fire you, right? Like, you don't have a job anymore. Right. So you're not gonna do, and I do the same thing with dating. There's no, a bunch of no call, no shows. You're terminated. I'll tell my friend in a minute, you're getting terminated, or you're on probation. Right,
because I hear people say, well, I can go years without talking to my friend. But my mom used to say this. This is what my mom used to say. Literally, if you have not talked to me in 3 years, you literally don't know me. Because we grow.
Right.
You ever had somebody say, oh, Kametra, I know what type of person you are, but the last time I met you or seen you when you was 17? You like, girl, a lot has happened since 17. I'm not that person no more. Oh, girl, you always got an attitude problem. Like, girl, I have been delivered. God have delivered me from the attitude problem. That is not me anymore. Oh, girl, I know how you throw down in some chicken and you a vegetarian.
Right.
So it's like, this is, like I said, no shade for anybody who got that sister out there that is long distance and y'all do the best y'all can in communicating. I agree. But even with that, I feel like y'all should have those face-to-face check-ins. I feel like even within, FaceTimes are required. Even within, them little check-ins or tidbits are required. If you say that this is my good girlfriend, you should be interested in what your girlfriend is going through, whether they're married, children, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we go through stuff. Right. And it's nothing like running across one of my homegirls that got best friends, and they struggling. If I am creating a sisterhood, my sisterhood, the people within my sisterhood ain't gonna struggle on my watch. Right. I got a 60-day couch rule. You at least lay on my couch for 6 days before you gotta pay some rent. At least. That's because the 6 days for you to get on your feet so you get out. But, so I don't understand how a lot of people struggle. A lot of people go through what they go through, but we all claim we have like best friends. And sisterhood is supposed to be a community. And you're building your community. And you have to understand everybody don't fit in that community. Right. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever had someone where you literally wanted them to be a part of your community, and no matter how much you try to fit them into your community, it just didn't work?
Yes. And I'm one of those that's like, okay, well, let me try this. I feel like that there's like, nah, it's just too many signs, too many things, like, they're not supposed to be a part of this. Right. As much as I want them to be a part, they're fighting me. They don't want to be a part of it. So
and then guess what? You're acting different. You acting brand new. You think you all that. You think you too good. Right? Then it becomes that, right?
Right. It's always you the problem.
You're the problem, right? And so, and that is the biggest thing. Why when us ladies elevate, where we decide to find a sense of growth, why do the other lady knock her down by saying you're acting different? But I am acting different. My spirit have grown. I have developed. I have, I'm no longer depressed. I'm no longer this. I'm no longer anxious. You should be proud of me.
Right.
Why do you think that sometimes ladies get so much hate within the sister community?
I feel like part of it, and it's not all the time,
Right.
but some people are jealous that you're elevating, you're growing, and they're kind of still stuck in the same position. So they wish they were there. So instead of lifting you up and like, I'm proud of you, even though you're going, you're elevating without me,
Right.
I should still celebrate you and be
Right.
proud. It's like, I'm too jealous and stuck in my own emotions and where I'm at that I can't be happy for you. So it's just like, oh, well, she acted different. She acting funny because, she thinks she better than me type of thing.
Right.
It's all, I feel like it always goes to that, oh, you think you better than me because you're doing this. Like, I haven't said anything to make you think that. I'm just living my life and going where I'm supposed to go,
Right.
but they're jealous and, oh, well, you're doing this or you're hanging out with them people and you can't deal with the little people no more.
Mr. Lady, back up.
This is my friend. It's okay. It's my buddy right here.
They always trying to be in a mix.
It's my buddy.
So also too, so I agree 100%. There's a lot of jealousy when it comes to us ladies. We can admit it, right? We can admit it. We've all been there where your friend got another friend and you feel like you left out, or maybe your friend is elevating in ways that you feel like you wanted to elevate, or your friend got a man and you single as heck and you jealous. But sometimes jealousy is I know there's a difference between envious and jealous. Right? Like, oh girl, I envy you. Okay, you married. I envy that in a good way. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm okay. Like, if my homegirl or my sister or whatever bought a car, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm jealous. I'm next. Like, I'm the one that's like, okay, I'm jealous. That motivates me to put a spark under my butt to do what I need to do. And I feel like that is a healthy jealousy. Like, okay, I see you. You're doing your thing. Okay. Right? And so I'm gonna ask you another question.
Okay.
Why do you feel like competition is big in the sisterhood community? I told y'all I was gonna get her.
I've been trying to figure that out though, low key. Like, why do we have to compete? Why is it a competition? It's like we have to be better than the other person versus let's do it together. Like, let's put me on. I'm gonna put you on. Like, girl, oh, you like this? Girl, I got this from such and such.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, well, I became a such and such, or like, okay, I became a notary. Instead of, what, oh, well, I can't really tell you. No, I'm going to send you the link. You can do it too. And we can have a little side business. We can do this.
Oh, girl, my man better than your man. My man do this for me.
Right. Like,
and it's like, oh, my kids.
Why I got to be like that?
Yeah.
Versus, like, I'm the type of friend, I'm very supportive. And I'm lifting my friend up. So it's like, I could have got a new car yesterday, right? But you got a new car today. Girl, I'm scared of you. Yes, ma'am, 2024. I'm like, when you just get a we're not talking about me. We're talking about you. I like that. Can I take it for a ride? You gonna come pick me up? Like, that's the type of friend that I don't care what I just did yesterday. We're not talking about me. I'm talking about,
can we take pictures in front of our matching cars?
Okay, yes, ma'am. I don't care what you got. I like that. Yeah. Like, but you got, it doesn't matter what I got. I'm celebrating you. I'm happy for you that you got whatever it is that you wanted to get. Like, that's the type of friend I want. So that's what I give to my friend.
And I feel like a lot of friendships or sisterhoods, even families, they crumble because of competition.
You say that my family is like that, and I don't really associate with them and I told my mom that, I said, the family is so much competition. I said, we don't support each other, motivate, lift up, congratulate. I said, so much competition, like, oh, we got a house.
She went to school. Oh, yeah, she went to school too.
Right.
Oh, she get a bachelor's degree. Oh, she working on a master's degree. Like, why you just can't celebrate me in my moment?
Right, like let me live my life the way I'm living it. I'm not living it to be in competition with my cousin.
Right.
Because a relative did that to me. Like, I hadn't talked to them forever. First day they want to let me know that one of my cousins is pregnant because she beat me having a baby. I was like, why did you tell me that? I'm doing fine today. How are you doing? What, it's not a competition, right? Let her live her life.
And the funny thing about it is, this is the crazy part about it is, and y'all gonna agree. You gonna agree. A lot of times, and then you find out, you ever legit had somebody else put competition in the way of you and somebody?
Yes.
And you find yourself not liking them or not being cool off them, and it ain't even him.
It wasn't y'all.
It wasn't even him.
Like,
it was your mama that did this.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens a lot. Like even for you talk about families, even within my family, where the competition, I find myself being mad at the person that they mentioned, and it had nothing to do with them. Right. So I mean, this is for me. I'm gonna give advice. For any of my advice is, when it comes to sisterhood, you gotta understand there's so many layers of this thing called sisterhood, right? And one thing about sisterhood, I'm gonna say this: don't go into it prematurely. Do not say you want something and you're willing to put into something, but you're not really willing to put in the work. It's like saying you want to buy a house, but you never start fixing your credit. You cannot say you want a friendship, but stand up your friends. You cannot say you want a sisterhood, but you're not great. You don't communicate, because you ain't gotta be the best communicator, but you can't learn to communicate. And so with that, you gotta have a foundation. If your foundation of whatever that may be for you, be a solid one, because that's the thing that's going to, when when it start rocking, like, oh, I don't know if I really want to be her friend, I don't know, when that starts rocking, you have something to fall back on. You have something that reminds you of what, okay, is this good? Okay, my foundation is communication, respect, and maybe being consistent. And they have these things, but they may be messed up on these other things. Okay, maybe I can not give you a pass, but maybe we can talk about this and try our best to move on, because the foundation is still there. Once the respect is gone, it's like pulling the rug up under my foot. Same thing with competition, right? You should never feel like you're in competition with your sister, because if I'm building a house and you're building a house, we both can get tips. Maybe you know a roof guy, I know a door guy. You know what I'm saying? You know a lender got maybe better interest rate. I got a really good a realtor, and it's really a give and take. And just imagine you competing with. I'm about to throw another one on you.
Oh.
Imagine competing with someone that does it better than you.
That's gonna hurt your feelings.
Imagine competing with someone that has it, has that dream job you want. You feel me? It becomes a bit too much when you don't have to. I feel like God bless us, honestly, with different gifts and tools. And everyone is designed with them, right? So you have gifts and tools that God purposely gave you for a reason. I cannot be jealous or be in competition with what God gave you.
Right.
But like you said, I can big you up. Yeah. Okay, girl, okay, you doing your thing. I remember legit, you got your hair done, and everybody, and like with it was some cornrows, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, and she was walking in there like you just knew, and it was so crazy because somebody else got their hair done. It was so amazing to see them be like, girl, give me your girl number. Oh my God. It was so good to see, like, girl, your hair good. No, your hair cute. No, give me your person, give me your lady number. Give me your lady number. How long did it take you? How much? It was so great to be like, well, my lady, because, people be like, well, my lady's better than yours. Well, my lady's, and it's like, we both can win, right? And on top of that, the person that did your hair, you're helping out another sister,
right,
in the process, right? So I think that is super important. Now, I know we talked about the 3 things that means a lot to you when it comes to a sisterhood, you know, like your foundation, right? And we also talked about if you want a sisterhood, you have to put the work in. You literally have to put the work in, and you also have to be honest.
Yes.
Honestly, I cannot call you every day. I know that's what you want from me, but I can definitely give you 1 day a week. How does that? Well, can you give me 2? Okay, I can do 2.
Right.
You know, y'all, it's this thing called automatic text. You can program the text message. You ain't even got to really send it. So when the person say, "Oh, thank you," like, what did I send them? Y'all, a lot of the men be doing it to us, ladies. Don't be. A lot of them will program "Good morning" every morning at 8:01.
She telling on y'all.
Oh, 8:01. And we over there feeling for the 9 different women, and we over there feeling special.
Like, oh, he told me good morning.
He told me good morning. He told everybody good morning, girl. He ain't even up yet. So that is the thing for me, is just like being consistent and know what you want. Because I'm in a stage in my life right now where I want the sisterhood. I want the consistency. I want the person that wants me to win. And this is, I'm gonna say this is for my sisters who are like me, who I'm a very strong-willed woman. But I feel like, and you've been around me long enough, but when I'm around my sisters, I'm goofy. I am emotional. I am a softie. I'm not what you see, what I like everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with sisterhood is literally, some of y'all are like peeled onions.
Yes.
The more we peel you, the more soft, the more, you know, emotional you guys are, which is great. And it is a beautiful thing to see. You know what I'm saying? And so with us, I'm so happy that we're able to not only drink our wine. We done ended up in a ghetto bar. That's a different day for a different. I'm a maybe put man. We done ended up at the ghetto bar, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
We have ended up literally eating expensive food to inexpensive food, to doing just chill stuff, to
watching Netflix and ordering
order pizza.
Like, you coming up? You know what? You coming over? We're gonna order some pizza and we're gonna watch the movie.
And did you watch the rest of it?
I didn't finish watching it.
Girl, I did.
So you watched it without me, though.
I did. Okay, my bad.
You was wrong for that.
Is that okay? Wait, is that a part of the sister code? Like when you if we start watching.
I guess we have to, because we really thought it was a movie in the first place.
We thought it was a movie, but it's a series.
So it was a series. So I was like, I almost watched it the other day too. Then I was like, I did not. So we didn't make it clear if we could or not. So I'll give you a pass this time.
It was good, girl. You gotta finish it.
I'm going to now.
When I tell you that ending is baby,
I'm gonna watch.
What's the name of the show? Griselda. Based off of true. When I tell y'all,
I don't even want to hear it.
Get you some wine, snuggle up in your bed, and watch this. Because this woman right here is a bad mama jama. But towards the end,
we watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, to the end, she lost it. Like, she literally lost her freaking marbles. Which honestly reminds me a lot of women. Like, once a lot of women, we start off by being sweet and graceful. And we're just literally just trying to make it. Literally, just trying to make it. Remember, like all she want to do is just make it for her sons. And then as the show goes on, you can start. She start gaining the power. But no matter how much she gained the power, it was like men just made her feel small. So it made her want to be more powerful. And I don't want to tell you, the movie, the show, but it's like as she got more power, she started treating people wrong, and she started being more paranoid. Her being paranoid and letting it go to her head is the thing that got her caught. It's the thing that honestly destroyed her. And I don't want to tell you, I'm talking in codes, and for y'all to watch it. And toward the end is a prime example. If you fall off the path that God has for you, God will take everything from you. And even in that movie, she had a sister. Remember the lady that let her move with her? And a lady, which is her sister foundation in the movie, in the show, she didn't ask no question. Remember she called and was like, hey, so we're flying in, me and the kids, you got extra room? I bet, come. That's a sister.
Right.
When a sister don't ask no question.
Same country, first of all.
Right. Don't ask no question.
Right.
In your room. Got her a job.
Stay as long as you need.
Stay as long as you need. That's a sister. Watch it, y'all. Because I don't want to tell you, but towards the end, you can see literally about when it comes to that sisterhood, how it's so important to ride with your sister and not to break your sister's trust. Because sometimes the person that you rely on, literally, once you break that person's heart, is no going back. It's literally no going back. But you gotta watch it, and
I'm gonna watch it now.
I didn't know. See, now we gotta watch something else on Netflix. I gotta make it up to you, and then we can go. You gotta be like, okay, don't watch no more.
That's what I said. We didn't make it clear.
Okay.
So I'll give you a pass this time, even though I'm a little salty.
Don't be salty.
Just a
sorry.
little bit, but okay.
My bad. I shouldn't have mentioned anything, y'all.
I kind of felt like I was like, she gonna watch it. What?
And I did. Because I have not had Netflix in forever, and I just bought Netflix. So I'm flexing on my Netflix tip right now. I ain't had Netflix in like 3 years. So I finally got Netflix, y'all. I'm catching on everything, up on
You
everything.
need to watch a Jail Experiment.
Okay.
I don't know if you like it, but I like it.
I know why you like it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and watch it. Y'all, we coming towards the end of the this episode of sisterhood with my girl. The last thing I want to add in is this: if you had any tips to give a young lady like yourself who has no siblings, what advice would you give her, or the steps that you give her to put herself out there without guarding your heart too much, but be able to receive what is out there? Because I know that a lot of people, men and women, that are the only child, they're used to literally just being by themselves, but also it's the opposite, because I have a couple homegirls that joined like sororities and things of that because they wanted to be a part of something. So what advice would you give that girl who actually wants to be? Now I ain't talking about the other girl because I don't know her, but like the girl who actually wants to be a part of something bigger than herself, and somebody who she can make those memories with literally for the rest of your life.
Well, you have to put yourself out there first. Because I know I was one of the main people sitting at the house like, I'm just going to be in the house chilling. Like, you're not going to get your sisterhood, your foundation, if you don't go out. And then it's like you join the groups, but then you're still not putting yourself out there because you're not going to anything. And it's just like your comfort zone is being at home, being by yourself. So it's like, the first event is like it's a little out of my comfort zone, but like, how am I going to build these friendships if I don't go? So I know I was one of the main people sitting at the house like, I'm just going to be in the house chilling. Like, you're not going to get your sisterhood, your foundation, if you don't go out. And then it's like you join the groups, but then you're still not putting yourself out there because you're not going to anything. And it's just like your comfort zone is being at home, being by yourself. So it's like, the first event is like it's a little out of my comfort zone, but like, how am I going to build these friendships if I don't go? So it's like, don't stand them up, go. But it's just like, I want to stay in the house, I don't want to go. So go is the first. You have to go. Just go. It don't matter where
you're
at, what you're doing. Go.
You
have to go. And then you have to be yourself, because I know, like I told you, I was a little reserved because I don't come in going giving 1,000%. I'm just like, I'm not used to this, so I'm like, okay, but it's like, okay, like an onion.
Y'all, she let her guards down.
You have to let your guard down.
Number 3, like the third time, the guard went down about the third. It picked his head through the second time. But it was down by the third. But it wasn't until we had a small intimate group where you really, and I think that was more a sense of just guarding yourself. Until you felt you didn't have to protect yourself in that way.
Because I really feel like I have to okay, are these people, my biggest thing, are people genuine? Because there's so many people that do not deserve your greatness, whatever you have to offer. They don't deserve it. So I have to be like, are they good people? Yeah. Are they genuine people? Do they deserve whatever I have to offer them first? And then it's like, okay, not as I was like, all right, they might be all right. They consistent. They like really doing stuff. They invited me. They're like, where are you at? When you tell you like, where you at? I was like, oh, she on this. I'm not here. I was like, she know. Like I said, I was coming, but like to get a personal text, like, you still coming, right? Am I gonna see you? Like even with leaving, like, am I seeing you this weekend? Are you gonna be there? I'm like, they like me. Like, okay, cool. Like, all right. So it's like you gotta put yourself out there, be yourself, get involved, do things,
and not to cut you off. The crazy part about it is, I'm gonna say this for all my sisters out there that are busy. She ain't got no children yet.
Not yet.
But she has a very busy job, right? And so one thing about her, is that she's the responsible friend. Like if we all had labels, she's a responsible friend. So this is for my ladies out there that are busy. She will still go. But when it's time for her to go, she go. You ever legit went out and it's like 10 o'clock and your goal was to leave by 10, but then it goes 10, 15, 10:30. She'll give us like maybe 15 minutes. And then it's like, all right, my tab. Waiter, you want another drink? Nope, because I'm about to leave. Like, dang. So that is great too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like, it lets me, for me, I love it because it's like, even though you're busy, because you got to be up early in the early morning, it's like I still want to take advantage of this experience to see if I even like it. And even though I am busy, I'm going to give you what I can give you. Because, you know, people say, make time for things that you want.
Yes.
And it's like literally, you want this, so you're making time for it, even though you know, okay, that if I leave at 10:30, I'm 20 minutes from the house, give me a chance to take a shower, lay down, still go make it to work on time.
You know, what was it? We went somewhere. I was just like, okay, I'll give you another hour. You got like another hour, and then I gotta go because I gotta go to work in the morning.
Oh, we went to Kai.
Yes, I was like, I'll give you another hour. We good.
Y'all, we went to Kai. It was a good place. If you're in the Dallas area.
The ambiance.
Y'all, we're gonna have a whole
cute.
episode on all the places we went.
Seriously.
But I'm gonna say this one thing about Kai.
It was cute.
The ambiance, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Go, go, go,
It was
go,
real
go,
cute.
go,
I
go.
like the vibe.
I'm gonna see if I can put like a picture or something right here so y'all can see. The drinks.
The drink was good.
9 out of 10. The prices was a little like, but it was cool. The
food.
The food.
I'll give mine like a 5 out of 10.
I was gonna say the same thing. five. It's the 5 out of 5 for me. And I had a chance to taste your food. You know, you had a chance to taste mine. Your rice was good, but I don't know if you ever had oxtail bone marrow.
Bone marrow, oxtail fried rice is what it was.
Yes.
And I was like, bone marrow.
I think I got a video of it, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys, but yeah. So if y'all in the Dallas area, if you like sushi or whatever, I just wouldn't, respectfully, I wouldn't go there because I had the sushi too. And the sushi was very thin. It wasn't like the thick pieces that you normally get. It was like, they had like this big and they literally cut it in small. Like it wasn't worth it. It wasn't.
But it was really cute though.
But it was cute.
It was very cute.
Cute. Music was not.
Then, well, the DJ came in later. Because at first, it was, I don't know what they were playing, Pandora or something, but they did have a DJ later. I don't even remember.
It was.
I don't think it was that too much longer after the DJ came.
Yeah. The DJ wasn't DJing. What you want, lady? The DJ definitely was not DJing. And it was loud. It got loud once the DJ got there.
It really loud.
And one thing about the bathroom, the bathroom is co-ed.
Oh, wow.
So when you walk into like this room, it's like in the middle. It's like it has like a place where you can wash your hands, and it has like a guy in there that gives you soap and all that great stuff. It got mouthwash in there, so I like that. It had mirrors going all the way around, which is a vibe. But it was unisex. Literally, it was men and women. So that's the only thing that was a little off, but it was cute. The ambiance was nice. Like I said, I definitely, if you are in like the Legacy, Hall, Plano area, I definitely say go visit there. It was a vibe. Like I said, I actually want to do a video of a sit down of like a lot of places that we have went. For anybody that's new to Dallas that you want to go check out, you can go check out. Yeah, on that note, like I said, if my final advice or my word of advice for all my sisters out there, for my sister, is for you. I want to say, just trust your gut feeling. I always say your gut feeling is God talking to you. 2, continue to grow within yourself. Because growth is the beauty that reminds you that you're doing something right. And last but not least, I would say, give yourself grace. Because I feel like as women, whether we're building a sisterhood or you're building a foundation within yourself before the sisterhood, you have to give yourself grace to say, okay, I am busy. I'm a mom, and maybe because I hear a lot of women say, well, I'm a mom and I don't want to hang out with a lot of women that's not moms, but I have a kid. And there's a lot of women in our group that have children, and it doesn't stop us from going out, enjoying ourselves, or bringing the kids along. Also, too, I know a lot of women are like, oh, well, I don't like, I had a homegirl that didn't like to hang out with women that have, that are married. And it's like, but the ladies can go outside. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like for us, whatever, like we don't do, like we ain't, I mean, he ain't gonna like this summer coming up. But we're going outside. But even going outside for us, if y'all see a lot of our videos, y'all gonna laugh because going outside for us is still so modest. It still doesn't mean like turning up. Right. And even our turn up is literally sitting by the bar, eating chicken, eating some chicken wings, dancing among ourselves, leaving and going to bed before 1 o'clock. Besides that one time they kidnapped us. Remember, they kidnapped both of us, and we gonna tell y'all about that the other day. Another story time. They did kidnap us, y'all. We was in there held way past my bedtime. But I didn't want to be there. I was scared and stuff. But we took one for the team, and that's another thing you do within your sisterhood. You take one for the team. If you got your girls want to go out and they want to go to a lounge, and maybe you're not a loungy type of lady. Respectfully, you can at least go for a little bit and go vibe out, because there's gonna be times that you suggest something and your girls don't want to go, but they go because they took one for the team. Right. And it makes you feel like you're important because you did not want to go, but you went because you're my friend, and I'm gonna go because that's what you know what I'm saying? I'm a multi-purpose friend, so it's like I'll try almost anything at least one time. So it's like, you want to go do this? Good to know. Because, girl, I said almost anything. No. I got some good stuff on my bucket list. Okay. We like a lot of stuff. I'm going to go to a jazz lounge. I saw one in Fort Worth. Really? Yes. I'm going to go to a jazz lounge. I want to do a steak. I want to do a road trip with the ladies. Like just something like I never like I have mentioned Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm gonna do Oklahoma, or I want to do even New Orleans, because New Orleans is not that far from us. I wouldn't even mind like San Antonio or Austin. I want to do something like whatever, because you know what they say, you never know if you like somebody until you take a road trip with them, travel with them, or you travel with them. You can't travel with everybody. You definitely can't travel with that, and that's gonna be a whole different segment too. But you know that we got traveling be messing up friendships. I don't know if you've been seeing on like Instagram or stuff. It does. TikTok, they've been messing up friendships. It does. So they should probably take little small road trips first before they start flying places. Heavy on the take a small road trip before you start getting flued out. No, screw it. Spend the night at each other's house. Okay, there you go. That's the baby step. That's the baby step. Because that's how you know if the person's clean or the person is worth being in your space. Just things of that sort. So, yeah, I love it. And I'm gonna be baby free this weekend. I mean, not this weekend, this summer. So I'm gonna be all up in their space. We're gonna be going to a lot of jazz lounges.
Yes, ma'am. I like that.
It's also this thing with you. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. It's like they play
silent
music.
party?
Yes.
I've been there a couple times
did?
in Dallas. Yes, I love it.
So it's a silent party. Like literally, you put your
Yes.
earphones on and you dancing and stuff, but ain't no music on.
They have like different channels. Like they have like 4 different DJs, so it's like different colors. So you don't like the song that's on this color red, you turn it, you just see people like.
Yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it.
It's cool.
I want to do it. Sign me
I
up.
like it.
Sign me up.
I
Sign
do.
me up. So I'm going to leave you guys with, you never know if your community could ever be great if you don't at least start it.
Go. That's our word.
Go.
Go.
That it is. You don't want to go out? Go.
Go anyway.
You too busy?
Go.
Go. Your feet hurt? Go.
Wear some comfortable shoes and go.
You're tired.
Go.
Get you a nap and then go.
Heavy on the nap and then go.
Yep.
I did that several times. Like I'm gonna catch me a nap and then
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go out. Right. So just go, just go, just go. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of Sisterhood with your girl best friend and your girl Kametra. Hopefully, episode 3 will be a blast also too. So what to expect on the upcoming episodes, you guys, or upcoming seasons, is going to be, once again, some more amazing wine. We're gonna have some round tables with the ladies. It's gonna be a blast. So once again, if you guys are not following our Sisters of DFW group, make sure I go to Facebook and y'all follow us. And like I said, our Sister DFW, our Sisterhood channel will be loading, you guys.
Locked and loaded.
Locked and loaded. So make sure y'all like, comment, and
Subscribe
to this channel. Love y'all.
When you don't wanna take a drink, but you gotta take a shot. All her fault, and she happy as fun.
How can us lose and miss the moment? You just doing, boy. Nobody do body like you do.